Hi Gemini, this is going to be your December reading. Let's see what is coming up for you for the month. Oh. Let's see what the oracles have for Gemini. Okay, we get two. We got a balsamic moon, time for healing, and bring love into the situation with the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, Gemini, so this month for you might be one that is a bit slow, a little bit detached. With this new moon in Aquarius and the balsamic moon, it's quite an introverted type of energy, kind of being a bit detached, taking a step back from things, wrapping things up, if getting ready for a new chapter, getting ready for the new year, perhaps. I heard preparation for something. For some of you, you might be preparing for a new chapter again. But yeah, this is a bit of a detached energy for you this month, which is not so unusual. You are an air sign. Things could be a bit lackluster for you, like not that exciting. It's like a quiet time. Nothing much is going on. Taking time to heal. Some of you quite in a literal sense. If you've been feeling sick, or you're overworked or feeling burned out, perhaps it's time to take a step back this month. So that is kind of the main vibe I'm getting here. Yeah, it's a passive sort of energy. Let's see what the flowers have for you. Give us a flower for Gemini. A flower for a Gemini. Okay, nobody wants to come out. You have a red rose with devotion. Interesting. You've got love and love going on here. I mean, I associate roses with love. To be honest, I'm not fond of roses, but I seem to associate them with the expression of love. So we'll see what the book says about this one, but I'm pretty sure it's something related to love. And you've got bring love into the situation here. Perhaps this month you are required to bring more devotion and more love to something. And I feel like it's your own self here. It's not like a specific person or a situation, because you do have this healing card. This is more introspection, is more retreating within and healing your own self and focusing on, what makes you feel relaxed and good, and those types of activities. So I feel like it's more directed towards yourself. This month is a month for devotion towards yourself here. Let's see what the book has for number 15. So the opportunity for love, a deepening of love. Yeah, I remember something related to love. A deepening of love, or even a new romance. You might find new healing pathways and a reason to feel comfort and security. Yeah, it's kind of tied into this card, that balsamic moon. Red rose also offer courage, strength in difficult times. Situations surrounding motherhood, partnerships are indicated, along with the need to take care of yourself. Kindness will be shown to you, and in turn, you are prompted to be graceful and kind. Yeah, exactly as um, I was saying, I feel like it's more directed towards the self here rather than a specific someone. But if you do have dear someone or someones in your life, you're prompted to be graceful and kind to them. Of course, only to those who deserve it. Let's see if the tarot can give us some more information. Maybe there is a specific someone in your life. I've formatted these readings a little bit different this month. It seems to be flowing a little bit easier so far. I've done a few signs. Let's see, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for December? You've got a Five of Cups here popped out, but I'm not going to take it because I'm going to cut the deck. Seems like you're dealing with some sort of sadness this month. All right. First card is you in your current energy. Second is your focus. Third is a supportive energy or a blessing. Fourth card is a challenge. Fifth card is your surroundings and a future energy. Oy, what's going on here for you, Gemini? Definitely a lot of introspection going on for you this month. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups. That's quite a detached sort of energy, and I feel like you're detaching from the world around you or your reality in general here. It's like you're almost like you're checking out, but that may be something that you need to do in order to find some healing and to find some peace, because the Hanged Man does talk about finding peace here. So the month of December finds you fighting to prove your point, is what I'm getting with the Seven of Wands. Especially in conjunction with the Six of Wands, that is your challenge. It's like you're fighting here to be seen, to be heard, to be considered. I'm hearing. I want to be considered. I want to be seen. It's a bit of that energy. It's like you're some of you could be fighting for your own time, for your own space, you know, to have time to heal, to have time to you know, taking time for yourself. I say that because you do have this Ten of Wands in your environment. You seem to be burdened by a lot that's going on around you, and it's almost like you're trying to gain some sort of upper hand on the situation, to stay on top of something here, to not let things fall by the wayside, to kind of make sure you don't fall behind on something. There's a lot of fire energy here for you, a lot of wands. You could have a lot of fire going on in your chart, but this month you're fired up here. It seems to prove some sort of point or to stand by some sort of decision you're making this month, because you do have the Two of Wands in your focus. The Two of Wands is a more active sort of decision making. It feels like you're in the process of just kind of choosing something and sticking with it here. And for some of you, the decision will be to walk away from something. Yeah, for some of you, this month you seem to be heavily defending yourself or defending your right to your own time, to your own peace, to your own peace of mind. But you're doing so in a strange way of sort of detaching from reality itself here, it seems. This hangman being in your supportive energy, I do feel like you have access to some intelligence here, to some enlightenment here, because of your ability to see things um, from another angle, from another perspective. It's almost like you're trying to balance out two worlds here, your world with something else that's going on in your environment, or you're trying to navigate kind of stranding the line there between something and something else, getting in between things, which is kind of a Gemini thing, honestly. Always kind of trying to see both perspectives, doing two things at once, holding multiple truths, um, the ability to put yourself in other people's perspectives here. So it's interesting, this detachment that I've noticed in this new moon in Aquarius. It seems to be going on for you. It's persisting in the tarot as well. But I feel like it's a necessity in your case. Um, I don't know, you do have this rose here too, and I feel like that devotion and that love that goes towards the self may make you a little bit impatient, I'm hearing, and kind of cold towards, maybe other people's perception of you is like that. Okay. Um, as a challenge, the Six of Wands, what I heard when I looked at it is to be mindful of bad reputation. Um, I'm not saying you have a bad reputation, but for you this month, it could be that you could attract the wrong kind of attention, or you're seen doing something that is putting you in a place where you could have a bad reputation, like as in other people's opinion of you. Not that you should care, but it's just that you have to be mindful here, because you could be seeing in a bad way here with the Six of Wands being a challenge. Now, if it's not that, that was the first message that came to me. If it's not that, the Six of Wands as a challenge could be that you are not being seen, not being heard, being overlooked or looked over or something. It's like you're fighting for your right here to be seen with the Seven of Wands, but yeah, the Six of Wands is a challenge. So something tells me that whatever it is you're doing, it's not having that effect. You're not getting the recognition that you want, or perhaps you are seen in a bad light by other people here. So just be mindful with that. It's the Six of Wands as a challenge could also be getting unwanted attention for the wrong reasons, or being seen doing something wrong, or something like that. Because whilst you have the ability to see multiple perspectives, I'll tell you now that 99% of people don't. It's just like that. There's just that weird bias that we have when it comes to other people. It's kind of difficult for most people to see two perspectives. So you might be seen doing something that to other people just looks bad or looks weird, but to you it's something perfectly natural. So there's a weird sense of appearances here that matter this month. This Ten of Wands in your environment tells me that you are burdened by a lot that's going on around you. I think Taurus had this card too. I can't remember. I think they had it in the same position too. Um, it's like a lot is being placed on you. You just feel burdened by it, and maybe that's why you need that time off. It feels like you are at the end of your strength and at the end of your energy here. You can't carry on anymore because your future is the Eight of Cups. Seem to be moving away from all of this, whatever this is, detaching yourself completely. If it's not a physical move, at least is a complete detachment from the world around you, especially with the Hangman being here. These are two cards that talk about complete detachment, or perhaps reevaluating your priorities, um, seeing something differently here, making different choices for some of you. I do want to see what the Six of Wands is about as a challenge. It might make things more clear. Whatever it is, you are making an important decision this month, Gemini. And I feel like you're deciding in your own favor. Whatever decision you're making, you're deciding in your own favor here. And for some of you, the decision is to just completely detach and, just leave, like not care anymore about what other people think or what they want you to do. Or it seems like it's exhausting for you, to be in this state, in this constant battle of making your point, of being heard, of being fighting for your own space and time. It seems like you're fed up and you just kind of leave it behind. What's the Six of Wands, please? The Star. I do feel like you have a sense of hopelessness here when it comes to being seen for who you are. Because the Star also talks about vulnerability, being naked, quite literally, which I'm sure YouTube will just not like for this card being the way it is, but I'm not going to cover it up. Being naked, being vulnerable, this is a bit of a challenge for you because yeah, there's a fear here of being seen, of being vulnerable, and um, not having any kind of hope of being recognized or yeah, being seen for who you are. That was a weird message. Get off your horse. I heard get off your horse. For some of you, get off your high horse could mean something. I don't know what Spirit is trying to say with that. But yeah, maybe for some of you, that is your challenge. It's like you're on a high horse somewhere, and um, the detachment may come from there. It's like you may feel like superior to other people or something like that. And maybe that's why you have like this complex going on. But I don't know. I feel like that's not. it's more of like leveling up with something, or being on a even playing field. I feel like that's what Spirit was trying to say, to get off the horse, because if you're on a horse, you're taller and you don't see something that's level to you. I don't know, that's a weird message, so I'm going to leave it there. I don't know what it's trying to say there. But yeah, there's an issue here with vulnerability, being seen for who you are. Um, I heard being seen for your qualities, whatever your qualities are. It's you're always seen in a bad light. You're always seen in a bad way, and not the way you truly are. Your true self doesn't come out, or um, you're in such a state of fight all the time. You just don't have time to show your true self, because you may fear ridicule, or being mocked, or being taken advantage of, or something like that. But whatever it is, this month for you, there is that very solid decision to disconnect from everything. Um, in quite a literal way for some of you, just flat out leave, or just disconnect emotionally, disconnect mentally. Being in the state of stasis, inactive, but not like in a lazy sort of a way, not doing anything, but kind of not forcing anything, or not. Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of state you need to achieve here. To be a little bit detached in a way that is not um, lazy or harmful, but it's kind of like leaving some of this bullshit out there, and kind of focusing inward more with the Eight of Cups. Focusing on why it is so difficult for you to be seen, or to be vulnerable here, to show the world, who you are. You've got Aquarius showing up twice here, so that may be significant for some of you. Um, it's Aquarius sign is really the social environment we're in, the social group. So that could be something that you're trying to achieve, to kind of have that belonging to something, to a group or something, but you have a hard time being seen there or being appreciated. That could be an Aquarian sort of thing. So yeah, strange reading for you, but yeah, it's kind of, it's a bit of a battle between you having to fight a little bit for yourself here, and the other side of you is completely detaching and disconnecting, and trying to heal, and trying to be introspective and go within, and um, have that emotional clarity here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I wish you the best, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.